record the room show. So Reach got free kist of the quick part A. Then Matarod and Gottamiart, then the forces Swiss, Codron and the forces shees. So Reach Mohammed with the forces Swiss, land the forces shees to me add the W, man ruler up the ma at the Codron at the Newton. Okay, now lock clockwise moments. So clockwise moments, it is to me lock punch A. So to Charlie clockwise, to show anti-clockwise. Okay, so punch A tasking goal J Newton, I guess to J centimeter a hue, plus 4 Newton. I guess that's a 4 centimeter here. Now, to measure just coins in centimeters, I think that's not a 0.1 meters. It's come along. Okay. Then 52 newtons raised like 50 centimeters. I guess it raised to 28 newtons. So good. Like 8 centimeter or punch A. Okay. Arne Wertischen. There.
No, you are.
You do not share.
Yeah, you can there.
So the moment that 10 newtons could in fulcrum, Declan, was that in a rare? With the record on to anti-clockwise, is the clockwise.
I did. It's just I didn't get the 2 by 50 because I didn't come onto the weight.
Right. So J fight for intrusion. There are how many intrusion like hella. Anyway, Ryan, could you Dara, tas a den studien fregraffoiti for your clockwise moment or punch A. Newton. Newton. Okay. Newton meter or Newton centimeters?
Meters.
So it's in Newton meter, so it's at 3 wheel shea head. The Vince in centimeters will be 3 wheel shea head Newton centimeter. Okay. Now, erase the anti-clockwise moments. It is to 20 newtons so good. I guess there's 4 centimeter of punch A. So 20 newtons. Making to 20 newtons, I guess the 4 centimeter of punch A. I guess it is to 40, there's 80 centimeters. So plus 40 newtons, I guess there's an more centimeter of punch A. So reach medicine ma. I guess J 40 function data. 20 by 20 plus 40 by 80. I guess you to 3 wheel shea head Newton centimeter. Now, it is chain to go on the clockwise moments, cutting in the anti-clockwise moments. I guess they are fortin ruler in equilibrium. Okay, so ten ruler a got Now, shine when you punch A. When you punch B, it is shine it in rod kernel. So it's just grab me free punch B so that I get into iron, yeah? I guess Declan. So the come goes if the rubber stick out the show. So punch B to shin, I get punch Sean Shaw. This is my marker glass actually. Okay, so I get punch B, then I get punch Sean Shaw. So reached obviously to shin Gulliver 0 because the music goes punch B. Now reached to Shaw Gulliver clockwise, to shin Gulliver clockwise, to shin Gulliver anti-clockwise. Now to Kyunshaw Gulliver Araguji anti-clockwise. I guess in Chansha Gulliver Araguji clockwise. So shin a chain definite on. Okay, so to shin a gata. To shin fun of Merigerne, so to shin clockwise, to Shaw clockwise, to shin anti-clockwise, I guess to Shaw anti-clockwise. Okay, so erased Tashi let the clockwise moments like punch B. Now, Aaron, what is able to introduce in a head weight? So Tashi let J Newton, let's say, go in as a clockwise moment. So Tashi let's say weight a ruler. So shin 2 newtons made if I go J.
Den blir just nödvändig because ni har fått det bättre.
No, so I can't trust it. So I can't find weight a ruler. So Caddy will tell me doing 30 centimeter mark.
Nej, den blir nödvändig.
No, so I can't hit 0.
Yeah.
But you can't shot. Then you fad shot hule. Gin fad 30 g 50.
Oh, 4.
4. So it's 2 by 20. Okay, plus. Now, when you're 28, you fad the hule is damage. So meet your 28 clockwise moment. You fad the hule is damage.
Sharp
mo. Okay. Like the Ken journey, show 20 Newton weight. Maybe if I go J.
8
No, to make you call 20 kg 30.
All right, just J.
Smithy going kite will center point. So reaching just J. Okay, so my ved med league ma. So you do 2 by 20 plus piece of art for sharp mo plus height. Position that height Newton centimeter. So we're showing 22 Newton meters, lads, there. Dara, I guess Jack, I guess Orla, yes.
Yeah.
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 Okay. I guess reaching to right condition for you the anti-clockwise moments. So for you the anti-clockwise moments, the metasha la J Newton. Declan tad then should do mid the J for
Here.
20. Right. Kicking all anti-clockwise, so 40. Mid the fag J.
What? Yeah.
Quick, yeah. Okay, so when you're on that anti-clockwise, some invertication so hella so you to head plus vila so you to vila head Newton centimeters. I guess it reached chin to go in equilibrium. Jigging switching the slats. Jigging switching the slats.
Yeah.
Yeah, which okay. Dean, jigging to a?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Aaron. Which in this
Yeah.
learn as how kinder la shop boss. Like Kaisi touches robots that Jerry and other stuff lads. Okay. Right. So Yamagoli a new part C na D because the rod care in the ton. Part C lock into center point 50, I guess part D lock into a kit. So it's the same kind of process. Chicken shift. Okay. So my robot was in a give. Okay, my robot in a ma Bahorga mission a give. I guess Ramari could you catch over the shade. Okay. Now catch over the shade, hook a uniform wooden beam. Okay. So we're just going to hard shot wooden beam shot. I guess to 10 centimeters. I guess to 30 centimeters in shot. 30 centimeters in generation. Okay. I guess to show 1 meter. Now obviously a glare by you to mehan a beam. So it's weight a take a beam. Now the uniform wooden beam of length 1 meter is resting on supports as shown in figure 10.36. Find the force that each support exerts on the beam. So the querting force is the Swiss and Shaw, F1, I guess the querting force and Shaw ag F2. So you know the querting. Okay. Now, look at this kist so it's ready image. So image F a heater I guess F a door. Okay. Now obviously with a 30 centimeter he can add a good G if it's a 1 meter stick, that's like a 70 centimeter mark. Okay, so just listen to the installer kite 10 centimeter mark, 70 centimeter mark. Okay, I guess that's a 1 meter in length. Okay, now the reached test going go mehan bogu erguj a 50 centimeter mark. Go ni lar boy. Okay, so malak within in the moment. Okay, malak within in the moment I get 10 centimeter mark. Here do we, okay? So malak with the moment I get 10 centimeter mark. Test going, go all. Mahashmitla, so it is the concha chart nisa balas with the shingolave, what's in clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise, my shiv, I guess the concha to show point at Swiss bala, because the force point at Swiss, so to show golve anti-clockwise. Okay. So because there's an equilibrium, clockwise moments equals anti-clockwise moments. So test going equal F a do midifa shaska centimeter, or actually rhyming G meters, so 0.6 meters. So test can go force up F2 to shaska centimeter hule on F a heen. I guess test can go in cosmla a weight midifa 0.4, because there's a 0.4 40 centimeters hule or punch A. Okay, now ocean test going to F a do, cosmla W is going to punch K is going to punch she. So these tests can go F a do, cosmla 2/3 the weight. Okay. Now, my honey to come force Swiss, cosmla force shees. Okay, so my force Swiss cosmla force shees tasking equal F heen plus F da cosmla W. Question yeah for Swiss, cosmla force away and shees. Now, my F da cosmla 2/3 W, so tasking equal F heen cosmla W minus F da, which the cosmla W minus Ceacht W, which the cosmla 1/3 the width. Okay, so tasking nash go if force a 10 centimeter mark is 1/3 the width of the beam, agus den force a 70 centimeter mark is 2/3 the width of the beam. Okay, agus sin a fregre when you kist over a she. Was you okay lasin lad? Agus orla. Was you okay lasin? Inshin Kialdif?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now you kist rubber tricky alchasin because you hook weight to be doing, so to just describe in terms of weight to W, weight to beam. Okay, so it's 2/3 the weight of the beam make F a da, I guess 1/3 the weight of the beam make F a heen. Okay. Was in ig ahananya? Sin screechy gananya? Okay. Right, so my image range in Guji Rushu ahananya okay la chart. Sin na wasted in a higher level. So Declan with us struggle like a chart row.
Yeah.
Right, so around 3 kist chart. So it's a 10-meter long beam. So reached Tashi Gonila diagram. Okay, so 10-meter beam of good and shunt. So just come just chat J matter. I guess J test again. Now 3 matter is to far occurs of pressure. Like X, and that's going to jet on. So sin a far. Okay, I guess I get Jerin Shaw. Then gasser. Okay, I guess Kermage Y action. Okay, because X is Y. Okay, now test going go mehan beam kid kilogram. Okay, so I get 50 centimeter mark. Jack, can I upper image mom Jane force at a beam?
Made he 1 kilogram for 9.8.
Excellent. So Kate made he for 9.8. Okay, I guess very shin that 9 art more Newton. Okay. Now, my lock within in the moment I get gasser because the session I get 100 centimeter mark. So my lock within in the moment I get gasser. Okay, so test going go X. So test X and show. Now cad the hula tesha. So my testing 10 meters I guess tesha 3 meters in test can go to sharp meter a hule. So test can go X for sharp meter. Okay, codrum la force shees 9 arp Newton. Medifa exercise tasha 50 centimeters, so quick meter a hue. We should take it. So raise to sharp X. Codumla now J quick medifa 9 arpmo. K wheel in 9 so raise task equal X codumla sharp Newton. Okay, so task is equal to far occur force the sharp Newton. Okay, I guess reach conny cavni force the Suez. Cosmla force the shees. Okay, so force the Suez cosmla force the shees. So tasking equal X plus Y cosmla Jeremy's weight to beam W. So tasking equal X and S cosmla sharp Newton plus Y is the shin cosmla 9 arpmo Newton. So therefore, to Y cosmos sharp the mas 9 arpmo, you to Y arpmo Newton. Okay, so erased own question. Jean Kest Jirsha. Jean Freg so market to the Kest Jirsha. The uniform mass, 10 meters long mass, 100 kilograms being carried 100 per man. So find the upward force exerted by the boy and the man on the mast. So this is gentlemen. So 7 Newton ege fat, Y arpmo Newton ege gasser. Now, where should the man support the mast if he is to carry 3 times the weight of the boy. Okay, so the game book upper la generation. Now, reached screaming commercial pan jaraga. If he takes out 3 times the weight of the boy. So reached rud the emergency, so mutton far 3 charu. Then 980 newtons. That's basically rud a ton. Because then force she's cosma force. So it's like 33 charu the 980 newtons. At the shin cosma sharty 3 ha quid newton. Okay. Now, so therefore in gasser is 1/4 the 980 agus a reached newton agus the shin cosma head cara quid newton. Okay. Now malach within in the moment is reached. Malach with the moment I get lair by you. Okay. So lock the moment I get lair by you. Agus test going goal sharty tra quid newton. Midi for x because now it's going to fad the high in far away. So shouldn't fad x to hule. Okay, cosmla hit cara quick. Midi for quick. Think gaster ig generation so to say ig center point so to say quick meter a hule. And therefore to majad obrumonas catch exactly high so far away. So the x cosmla so reached hit cara quick, midi for quick. So you to mile hit Fisic quick a ranter shartiet troha quick newton. Expedition doing fragre that heen punch shart meter. So behogman fat tartasha 1.67 meters to take 3/4 of the weight. Okay, Gahana. Okay, so in higher level Kesney Robugnis Jackra. What is in Jamesy?
For men head part.
Right, you can turn down the part and I strode the mansion. So can you come to weight cheese is 980 newtons. So Machain the factory carried their man umper, so that means Kaisha 735 newtons umper. That means the gas go umper 245. Then gas the refiners and chaw. Martin weight rule like 50 centimeter mark and get full of magic of the hule as the x. So there's going to be 1.67 meters. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Now, shouldn't value x and shouldn't go mileshkal. So lock and shouldn't hurry. Shouldn't value ocean gujishan is 1.67 meters from the center of the beam. Chicken choof. Not on edge of beam, but from the center of the beam right to more 1.67 meters. Okay. Kestje art robug ni stakere so I'm a free kestje of art. Was shart ik a hand in you?
I just bomb it a little.
Okay, we have a chance to. What is this in Dara?
Where are you?
Very good, man. I think there are samples in lower cost lesson in a row. We sample all funny question and with the samples in lower cost sample 20. So reach lads, Kaisha Tasha Zucker the sample to see the text lore. They're there for a reason. So lay in the sample see the text lore because could I shall have grind in the kitchen again. Okay. So no good, James.
Yeah.
Good man. Okay, so just run a free kiss over art and shinash. Okay. So kiss over art. J token your shore. So a man and a boy hold opposite ends of a pole 8 meters long, which is horizontal, a mast of 200 kilograms tied to the pole. Okay. So in sequential shots, we've got a hard diagram. So it is tashi la the meters pole. Okay. Now it's far egeti shot. I guess in gas egeti shot. Okay, so she's all this tugging. Now it reached a mass of 200 kilograms is tied to the pole. Now, if the man is to support 4 times as much weight as the boy, so Mohammed obviously the mass of Golivin is cograd on far now gases because so with the weight and shaw that 200 kilograms task and cushion force da so reached head midi for 9.8 because reached very soon doing 1960 Newton weight. Okay. Now, with a beam art meter in length, he can screw go le fad o sin gudi sin, image x o sin, agus obviously the fad o sin gudi sin, go le art minus x. Okay, so to mis gedi full ma, catch a hard and weight of a when you fad of a gone per four times the weight of the boy. Okay, if the man is to report 4 times as much weight as the boy, where along the pole must the weight be tied and neglect the weight of the pole? So you might lock us down there on the pole. Okay, so it is catch a hard and so we quite a lua x basically. Okay, now so the far is sort carriage in the quick. So 4 times the weight, so that's 4/5 the mile nui head shaska Newton. Because the station cosma mile quick head shaska art Newton. Okay, so we need to 4/5 of 1960 sin the man has the fara umper. Now I'm going to sin the has 1960 tas in Gulagasa kai shakaji umper. So 1/5 the 1960 Newton is the east station cosma 3 head liha da Newton. Now tas going to man has the gas against the fara umper. Okay, now lock me in the moments I get weight. Okay, so moments I get weight, so I get punches on shaw. Okay, so race to Kunchagol anti-clockwise is in Kunchagol or Kunchagol clockwise is a shogol anti-clockwise. So kain force the shaw because you force the shaw. So race test going go mile quick head shaska art Newton done far. I guess that's a fad x a hue punches on shaw. Codjumla. Agus a reach your anti-clockwise movements in the gases, so sin 3 head ni ha da Newton midi fa art minus x. Okay, so midi sin ma so to mile quick head chaska art x, codjumla. Now 3 head ni ha da midi fa art, agus you to 3 vile ke tra she minus 3 head ni ha da x. Now to an extra trasna so mila sinna. So you to mile quick chaska art plus 3 head ni ha da. There's mit fakla mile ni head chaska x. Codjumla 3 he ni 3 she. And therefore to x codjumla 3 he and 3 she around 1960. So 3 he and 3 she around 1960. I guess we should figure doing that 1.6. 1.6 meters. Okay, so kain far, kain weight to be 1.6 meters on far. Okay, so he put your she matter on far. We shouldn't take you gahananya. Okay, okay, Declan, do you can do this?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, so shin mid-grade exercise 10.7. Now, to experiment la jenna going mechanics of the shade. Now, lockish are wrong on la dushin a yenu live. And then remedy gujin get the journal 10.8 fulcrum. So yen michin wrong and moira. So wrong and moira remedy free experiment. So jin kench go the lure experiment la to moira. Remedy free it can show forces up equals forces down is equilibrium. I guess and shen to majad the levers I guess rod a crinu couple I guess levers a crinu yijeru. I guess shen mid rail chapter shen a driving range and guji chapter hinjig the hinya. Was it okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So that's it. So yeah, so just when you moira nyamagol her jobber ball be div just leggy free no notes is in kenchi gajigin shiv an experiment when you moira. I guess moira chan bit of my value steve look at the lower I guess been jad in the moments I guess antic moments obrima. Okay. So shine when you knew just punch all the lads Kaishi tashat ni små ober har shasni kishni Kaishi robot ni små stajeri okay, so to start to get lean to free that notes I guess leave read the sample questions to see the text because it's in la could you let the vab in the question show you. Okay. Right, so Sinead, unless go question then you be checking my shiver more.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I like it.
Boy. So